Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this reading I'm looking into the disappearance of Caleb Harris, who went missing from Corpus Christi, Texas in the USA. Now I don't know a lot about this case. That's generally how I like to do it for my first channeling. I am getting Caleb is in the spiritual realm right away, got to put that out there. I'm getting a lot of emotions now. Yeah, you might hear it in my voice because this is very sad in terms of what happened to Caleb. I'm getting shivers, so I feel he's with us in this reading. We might get some signs, we sometimes do in these readings, because I've channeled a lot of this morning actually through Caleb. So all that I know is that around, I think it was 2 AM, Caleb and his roommates were outside his apartment complex with a little puppy. This was caught on camera as well. And then later, Caleb, he was waiting for some food to be delivered. So he went back outside, barefoot, on his own. And then all that we know is that he disappeared around 3 AM, I believe. Now, when I first channeled Caleb, not a lot came through, but I saw him step outside. He was like in front of me. And there was a dark car to his right, could be black. With visions, colour isn't always correct, so I'll say dark car. And I heard they took me. So clearly we've got more than one person involved here. I did hear a gang come through as well, and there's a link to that gang and drugs. Now I'm not saying Caleb is involved in drugs here. In fact, I don't think he is. I got a bit about where he was taken. I'm seeing him in an underground tunnel or cave, and there's water nearby. His hands were tied behind his back. When he was questioned quite a lot, this could be a bit graphic for some of you, so just giving you a trigger warning. I feel he was punched a lot and tortured. I kept suddenly getting chest wounds that I was feeling myself. That's how I channel, I actually feel it. And then I realised I think that was actually stabbing. I could see the weapon. I've tried to draw it. It's got like a pointy blade on the knife. So yeah, they're very forceful, aggressive energies. Because I was hearing, who the bleep are you? I'm not going to swear in these readings. That's what they were saying to him. They were trying to work out who he is, who they thought he is. But I feel he was in the wrong place at the wrong time and they judged him. So that's why this is so sad, because he was innocent. He didn't know what was going on either. In fact, when I first channeled him, I got a lot of confusion, so I didn't get a lot. This has all come through this morning in my channeling. So yeah, very dark, aggressive energies. I heard their home is a slum. There's quite a lot of graffiti. And when I heard that, I heard spiral. That kept coming into my mind's eye. And I saw this symbol. So that could be the graffiti on a building. I also distinctly saw this bow and arrow symbol. I saw a door with number 7 on it. I got the initials F and G. And I did get a Hispanic energy for at least one of them. They might not all be. I also saw dragon graffiti, and I also heard redneck. So I feel, yeah, one of them could be from like southern USA, potentially, as well. I was seeing the place they stay at on the first floor. I could actually see out the window in my mind's eye, and I could see water. I'm seeing some buildings in front of the window and then like a bay. So that's where I feel they're at. Yes, then I saw what looks like a hammer going that way. And I wondered if it was linked to the hammer and sickle, but then I heard marina. So there's a link to where this place is, close to a marina. Yeah, I've got close to water, a hotel, bakery. I strongly got this image in my mind's eye as well of a crown come out. I've tried to draw it as best as I can. It's sort of, it's got like some fabric in it and a jewel on the top. That's how I was seeing it. So that's all, I believe, linked to where these dark energies reside. Then I channeled the song Justified and Ancient by the KLF. Now when we get a song, I always feel, you know, there could be clues in the lyrics. And so I feel again it's about these energies, because I've looked up the lyrics. I saw they like to roam the land. So there's an energy of rebellion and travelling, as I said before. So we're really getting like a nomadic energy. These people just keep moving on in the hopes they won't get caught. So, you know, these energies could move quite soon, I'm feeling, because obviously they squat in different locations. I also strongly got they were searching for a snitch that morning, that early morning, and they got the wrong person. So as I said, I think it's because Caleb clocked them and was maybe looking over and seeing what they were up to, and they just grabbed him. So it's very sad. I strongly feel someone in the apartment complex knows why this happened, because they're the informant. So they were on the right track. They were looking for an energy there. You know, they'd heard that's where you want to look. And they just unfortunately picked the wrong person. So that's all I've got for my channeling so far. Obviously I may do another channeling in the future if anything else comes through. I did, before this reading as well, just shuffled my cards, and this card dropped out, and I feel this is very relevant to those energies. We're seeing it here, very dark energy, people who are after money, black market, you know, things they do that are very dark. And it's interesting because there are 5 energies, so that could be a sign that there are 5 in this gang. I feel there were possibly 3 there that morning as well. Very shifty energies. As I said, very dark as well in terms of what they do. They don't really care, you know, about what they do. They just take a life, wrong person, but they don't care. It's just a really horrible energy. Sorry, my camera just cut out there. Now, it's also interesting that this card jumped out of the deck just before this reading, after I'd done my channeling. And you'll notice we've got a Spanish matador in this card. So that's confirming to me at least one of them I feel is Hispanic. See if we can get anything else on those energies that might be a clue. Okay, so this card is poking out. High Priestess, yeah. So this is showing hidden acts, things these people do that are shifty. We do have the initial A coming out as well. And it's so interesting, we've got water there. Wow, and the moon like a bay. Okay, so there's a clue. Because that's actually what I was seeing. I'm not sure if I said that before. When I said about looking out the window, in my mind's eye, I saw it like a bay outside. So yeah, this is where those energies are at the moment. Now, A could be a link to the address, potentially as well. And because this is showing something hidden, this is confirming, yeah, I'm getting shivers now. This is confirming that this is where Caleb's body is, I feel. So he's been hidden as I felt close to water, some sort of tunnel. Yeah, it's interesting, we've got 3 energies in this card. And this one being Caleb. You can see from this energy, you know, it's like he was begging. I'm getting emotions here. Yeah, what I'm channeling here is he was begging them to let him be free. Wow, everyone, okay, I've just got shivers. Notice the crown that I saw. I know my picture's not great, but that's what I saw in my mind's eye. So there's a link to a crown close to where this happened. Symbol, graffiti, logo. Because we've got a building there, it's confirmation. And this card also shows confusion. This is what I was feeling for Caleb. He was so confused, he didn't know why they were doing this. They might have stripped off his clothes. Again, I just keep getting like they were beating him. We've got a sword there, which is like the dagger that I saw in my mind's eye. Wow. Everyone. Now, there could be a female in that gang. I was predominantly getting males, but it could be a couple there as well. We've also got a rose here that could also be a clue in terms of the location. I'm getting the initial J coming through now as well. Wow, I'm getting a lot of emotions because I'm just, you know, obviously I channel what happens to people. I actually feel it, like I'm going through it myself. So he was just so scared. I'm also getting a head wound potentially coming through here, and then he got very weak because he was wounded. You know, that's so interesting. I should have said it at the beginning. I was seeing one of them with dark hair, kind of a bit spiky like that. So there's this sort of age. It's difficult to tell with age. I've given age before, and it's not always accurate, is it? We can't always tell how old someone is, but would you say 20, 30? Potentially, could be a Leo. And again, very forceful with the lion, you see. This energy in particular is very dark. I feel this is the person that did the questioning. So, yeah, again, we've got money coming out here. Those energies, you know, they're just constantly on the lookout for ways to make money, black market, and then it all just goes on drugs. I'm just getting, that's what I mean about a very codependent dark energy from them. Wow, everyone. We've got a spiral here where this energy is. Now remember, in my channeling I got spiral. Now I know I saw it like a wheel, but I'm seeing this like a spiral. So there's a link to where he is. There's some sort of spiral image, staircase, symbol. We've also got like a pyramid there as well. There's a potential sign. So they, this card's about reward. This is so sad. Like, they got some reward for this. So this might sound really petty to a lot of you, but you know, they got his phone. That's what I'm getting these energies do, this gang. They steal so that they can get drugs. All the money is blown as well. You know, they're in a very poor mindset. They don't have a lot. They just blow it all the time. So that's what's coming through for those energies. Now I'm just being guided to call out the numbers here. I don't always do this, but they could be a clue as well. We've got 5, 2, 7, 6, 4, 9. Now it's interesting again that I saw a 7 on the door of a building. We've got 7 there in terms of where I feel Caleb was taken to. So that's really interesting. Wow, okay, I'm just being guided to the bottom of the deck. Now this card shows a spy. We've got a female energy. Remember in my channeling I said someone in the apartment complex knows an informant, so a spy. So I feel it's a female energy. And see, the sun there is partly behind the clouds. Yeah, so they may have seen something, or they have a feeling. This energy will hopefully come forward. Someone may have seen something. Something may come out as well on someone's CCTV at their apartment. So let's have a look then actually at what may happen in this case. So I'm just going to move these cards. Well, we've got a celebration coming out here. I mean, obviously it's not going to be a celebration, but news, let's say. It's interesting, we've got a couple again. So a link to a couple. Could be a couple here that's pursued. A lot of cups. Wow, 3, 4, 5 of cups. And the King of Swords. So a lot of sadness in terms of this news and loss. Yeah, I do feel we're gonna hear news, and people are going to be very sad about this. Wow, everyone, the crown. again. Now, okay, I'm getting shivers because I didn't want to call this out, I wasn't sure, but now I'm getting confirmation. This can show someone legal, like a lawyer, so we've even got balance coming out there, possibly a Libra. Someone who seeks justice here. But also, this building, I was getting the crown around that building. So I'm just wondering if it's some sort of legal establishment, like an old building, for example. Even with this song, Justified and Ancient, the title, I wondered, because I was really honing in on this building. I think it's quite an old building. And with Justified, I'm getting a link to the legal system. So I just wanted to call that out, because now with this crown, that's coming through. Yeah, so we've also got water here, so quite close to water. It's where I feel they'll find Caleb. I do feel they're going to find him. See, again, we've got a female here with a nighttime energy. This female could have a cat, but that's a sign that she lives alone, and I feel again it's this informant who may come forward with some information, something they saw or something they know. That's what I'm getting, but I'm feeling at the moment this energy is unsure about whether to say anything, because they might feel fearful about their own safety. I'm getting. Anything else behind the scenes? Yeah, we've got hope. Now this is very interesting because we've got an anchor and a ship there. So again, I'm feeling close to the marina. Is where Caleb's body is. Again, I feel they'll find him in the future. Yeah, we've got law enforcement here. I feel going to find him in a search. Yeah, and we've got a thief coming out here. So they may pursue that gang who took Caleb. Well, they may follow them and then actually be led to where his body is. Yeah, again I'm getting drugs there coming out. Yeah, this is confirming what I felt, because it says thief. This is what that gang do. They just go around stealing so that they can fulfill their own needs. You know, very dark energy. That's the way they live. So they live basically for nothing. If that makes sense. Because they just go round and round in a codependent cycle, and it just gets darker and darker the more they do it, because they're desperate. So I do feel they're going to be tracked. Yeah, there we go. There's the lawyer that came out here. So then there'll be a court case, I feel. So that's really interesting how that's come out. twice. Yeah, again we've got thieves, aggressive energy. There's going to be signs of a tussle, you know, of this abuse, violence. I feel that they're going to look into. I'm just going to clear the space. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, I'm back. Now, I was just shuffling cards, asking Spirit if there's anything else you want us to know. I'm getting shivers as I say this because this card came out. And I'm getting so emotional with this card, because notice all the swords, which are showing all of the stab wounds that I was channeling. And this is also showing an end of life that happened that morning. So yeah, I'm getting like various places, but we do have the chest, which is what I was feeling, possibly the head. I did feel a head wound, shoulders, even his leg there potentially. So head and chest confirming what I felt. Okay, anything else Spirit wants us to know? Yeah, so we've got that same card poking out there. Oh, it's not the same card, no, sorry. But the same image, a couple here coming out. Yeah, and you know what I'm getting with this card is remembrance. I'm getting so many shivers in this reading and emotions. So there will be, I'm feeling like some sort of remembrance ceremony. People trying to keep Caleb's name out there. That one wants to come out. Wow, everyone, a crown. This is amazing because remember I said that's how I saw, I know it's not a brilliant picture, but I said, if you look at the beginning, I saw like some fabric there on the crown. I really feel the crown is a clue somehow. Now, you know, maybe again there's a link to theft, jewels, but the King of Wands is quite a forceful energy. You know, not very nice energy here coming through from this character on this card. Could have a goatee, quite a domineering energy here. I feel this is like the leader of that gang, actually, who likes to be free, travel. Yeah, see, this person might even be thinking about moving on soon, actually. Okay, everyone, I've just pulled a card off camera. I'm stopping it a few times because this is quite heavy. Please bear with me, these readings. It's not always easy when I have to, channel these darker energies. But this is so interesting because we've got 5 energies that have come out here in the card, which is what we got right at the beginning. And the one that's at the top, and here are the others. Now we've got 2 females here. So as I said, I did feel one in particular, and it's quite interesting because they both look like gypsies. So again, travellers. It's coming through. They keep moving on. And notice here, with the light coming from the eyes, it's this energy here. I feel on the lookout, who assesses what they do next. Are they going to move on? Are they going to stay? So this person's spying. They take orders from this energy. I'm getting as well. Yeah, I'm hearing organised crime coming through here. It's very interesting. I've now been guided to look at it this way because the Hierophant can also speak of an institution, so the authorities who are looking at this King of Wands in particular, which we're seeing here. So yeah, I do feel they've got an idea. This is really interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we've got a female energy coming out here, and we've got a rose again. And maybe their name is Rose, but I'm feeling this person, again, it is a clue. It's a sign here. This person may work with the authorities in terms of something they feel. They could have dark hair. Anything else that could be a clue? So we've had a rose come out twice, so that's a clue as well, I feel. And the crown, obviously, quite a lot. Yeah, you know what I'm getting with this? I'm getting they're going to follow the money. Again, very dark energy here, though. Behind the scenes. Trying to piece things together. Yeah, and Judgment Day is coming for those energies. They're going to find something out. I really feel, yeah, again, we've got a female, 2 males there in particular, who may be questioned. Yeah, this shows a breakthrough. In this case, news that will come out. Really feeling. Yeah, it's interesting, the bottom of the deck, again we've got news. But notice the lion again, so this younger energy in particular coming through. That could be what leads to this breakthrough, following that energy potentially. Yeah, again, we're getting news coming out. So I'm feeling that. I'm feeling there's going to be a breakthrough. We're going to hear about it. They're going to receive a visit. We've got a dark, yeah, young, dark-haired man coming out. In particular, I feel they're going to spy on those energies which came out there. from his cards, there's success as well. That hidden knowledge is going to come out, let's say. Yeah, the authorities coming out there as well. Okay everyone, I'm going to leave that there, as this was quite a heavy one in terms of the energies that came through, so there were quite a few of them as well, but I really hope this has brought some clarity and insight to you. Please do share in the comments if anything came through that you noticed. We had quite a few clues come out though, as you saw. I may do a follow-up reading if anything else comes through in channeling, but I'm really hoping we have this breakthrough soon as well for Caleb. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.